It wasn't an algorithm. You need to understand that first. The images and sounds you were shown, the cryptic numbers that appeared in your recommendations, that was a signal, a tuning fork resonating with something already inside of you. You were chosen because you are one of the few who senses that the reality we see is just a fraction of the whole story, a beautiful, hypnotic, but fragmented echo. For months, you've been collecting those echoes, feeling their power without understanding the source. Consider this video the first translation of that source. This is not another theory or a guess. This is the blueprint, the very architecture of the philosophy you've been subconsciously drawn to. What you are about to see is the key that elevates you from a mere spectator of the mystery to an active participant in its unfolding. The puzzle pieces are in your hands. Now, let's begin to assemble them.
Everything vibrates, even what remains silent. Even in the most stubborn silence, there's a tremor, a pulse just beneath the surface. This invisible energy flows through everything, the space between objects, the quiet between thoughts, and even the gap between two people whose eyes never meet. It's in this unseen world that the real magic happens, where currents of energy, soft or stormy, are constantly shaping our reality. And relationships, those authentic ones that defy the bookkeeping of emotions, are not bonds in the usual sense of the word, but harmonies or dissonances between frequencies. Every being, everything, every moment vibrates at its own wavelength. And when two frequencies come close, they cannot help but interact. It's basic physics. They might sync up in a beautiful resonance, creating a wave of energy far greater than what either could produce alone. Or they might clash, canceling each other out and creating a void, one of those strange pockets in reality where time seems to bend, slow down, or just disappear entirely. It's no coincidence that the most intense relationships are never stable nor restful. There is in them an electric unrest, as if two circuits were trying to share an excess of current without knowing which will burn out first. And yet, it is in this instability that the mystery lies. Harmony is not balance, but living tension, perpetual vibration, a conflict sublimated into dance. You think you love someone or something, when in truth you are resonating with a forgotten part of yourself that's more real than the face you see every morning. When that kind of resonance happens, time itself bends. Have you ever noticed how with some people the hours fly by during a meeting, while with others they drag on unbearably, as if bewitched? That's not just in your head. It's a kind of subtle physics at play. The waves you emit collide with the others, forming invisible patterns that shape your perception of time, body, memory. Every encounter is interference, constructive or destructive, but never neutral. And this does not concern human relationships alone. Every phenomenon relates to what surrounds it. A leaf falling in a forest alters the balance of the soil, draws an insect, shifts a molecule of air that will one day brush against your skin. Nothing is isolated. What we call coincidence is often just the echo of a wave that was set in motion somewhere else, at some other time. The paradox is that when we seek stillness when we should be seeking rhythm, we want peace when what we really need is a beautiful chord. But what are you, if not a temporary bundle of frequencies, searching, sometimes desperately, sometimes gracefully, for other bundles to resonate with? Let's be honest, the bonds you call important are simply the ones where the interference is the strongest. Sometimes it's creative, sometimes it's devastating, but it is always transformative. And maybe that's what we're truly afraid of. It's not the other person that scares us, but the way they change our frequency. The the way they disrupt the neat little story we tell ourselves about who we are. Here's a tough pill to swallow. You're not the main character in this story. You're the melody, they're the harmony, and the world is the invisible orchestra. But don't be afraid. If everything is just a vibration, then nothing is ever truly lost. In the grand symphony of existence, even the most painful dissonances eventually find their resolution. Even a scream, if you could hear it echoing across eternity, would eventually become a song. The catch? You need distance to hear the melody. You need the shadow to appreciate the light. You need loss to feel the flow. Perhaps the greatest illusion is that of individuality. You believe yourself an isolated wave, a unique echo, but you are merely a fold in the ocean of vibration. And yet, it is precisely this illusion that allows the game to be played. If you knew you were the sea, you could no longer be surprised by the sound of the surf. You were given a name to help you forget you are pure frequency. You were given a body to stop you from remembering you are a boundless field of energy. But every now and then, the veil lifts. An unexpected encounter, a phrase you mumble in your sleep, a dream that repeats with chilling precision. In these cracks, the true harmony reveals itself. And isn't it ironic that you seek stability when it is instability that gives birth to beauty? So go ahead, keep seeking relationships that work if you wish. But know that the most fertile ones will always be those that unmake you, that uproot and reassemble you, that make you resonate with what you did not wish to see. Because it is there, in the friction, in the fracture, in the fissure of imperfect accord, that energy moves. And time, that shifting creature everyone believes they understand, changes trajectory each time two frequencies brush against one another without understanding. In the end, what you call a relationship is just the universe trying to remember itself, one connection at a time. And you, with all your beautiful chaos, you're not a mistake. You are the necessary interference, the harmonic anomaly. You are the exact dissonance this symphony was missing. See you in the next episode.